Homelessness isn't something that only adults go through. Nearly 1 in 30 children will also become homeless at some point in their life.
And they help us to disinfect everything down to the last
This
Lego,
is where she comes in.
toys, put everything back in place and make sure it's a nicely brand new play space. I'm Megan Schaefer, and I'm the Play Space Program Director for Horizons for Homeless Children.
Schaefer's life mission is to provide spaces like this for homeless children to do what every child deserves, and that's the ability to play.
I really believe in play and what it can do, not for children, but for all human beings. Play is how we learn, it's how we grow and develop, it's also how we heal. And I love that I can make play a part of my career and everything I do in my life. Being able to use play to help children who don't always have access to the toys and materials and space they need to play is so rewarding. And by giving that to them, I'm giving them the chance to have skills that allow them to interact with others, solve problems, and be awesome members of society moving forward. So that's such a cool thing to be able to bring to the world.
Play is a major focus area at Horizons for Homeless Children. For these children, play is one of the only stable things in their lives. Most importantly to Schaefer, play allows young children the ability to learn, heal, and develop.
I think that part of her wants to make sure that these kids, no matter what the situation they're in, have that fun experience as a child. And she mentioned that when she was younger, she went to Girl Scout camps, and she was a Girl Scout, so she did have a lot of fun. And we all think that these kids shouldn't be denied fun and toys and a place to play just because they're in a homeless shelter.
The playrooms at PlaySpace are made specifically to ease the stress levels each child there might be feeling, and to help them cope with trauma.
In Massachusetts right now, there are 16,000 children under the age of 6 who are homeless. Now, if you've ever been to the TD Garden where the Celtics play, 90% of that could be filled with children under the age of 6 who are experiencing homelessness just in Massachusetts.
All the more reason that Schaefer's mission has allowed her to create these play spaces for homeless children throughout the southeast region of Massachusetts.
For different careers, different people, so there's play kitchens.
I think the one word to describe Megan is play. And I say that because that's all that we do here at Horizons, and that's her job, and she just lives it and breathes it, and it really comes through in her work.
For Schaefer, helping people was always something she envisioned herself doing as a career, and this yearning to service others started at a young age.
I remember when I was in high school, my guidance counselor was saying, what do you want to do for a career? And my brain went, oh my God, I don't know. I just knew I wanted to help people, and that's the only thing I knew to be true. I had no clue which direction I wanted to go, arts, sciences, mental health. I just knew I wanted to help people.
I'd like to give you a hug.
The play spaces that Schaefer oversees help nearly 2,000 homeless children a week. But it's not just the children who are benefiting from her work.
I've learned so many things from Megan in the past few years that I've known her. She has taught me that we need to work our hardest for a cause that we believe in, and that everyone is going to benefit if we are helpful to each other and if we're there for each other and if they can rely on us, because that's what she is to us. She's someone that we can rely on, and it's really helped us do the best that we can as a team to serve families who are homeless.
Schaefer's team can always count on her leadership skills and ability to lend a helping hand, even when she has a lot on her plate. For Schaefer, her plate is never full enough when it comes to helping these children in need.
She works really hard. I know that she is so committed to the pals and the people that she works with every day, staff included, volunteers, whoever it might be. But she's very dedicated in what she does, and she's willing to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive out to give me a hand with any project I might have. But she's always there.
Schaefer is always there because without play spaces, there's a lack of normalcy, positivity, and even something to look forward to for a majority of the children in this program.
When children become homeless, they leave a lot of what they know. They leave their home. A lot of them leave behind their possessions. You know, when you go into shelter in this state, each family is only allowed to bring 2 trash bags worth of everything they own. So usually that means the toys and those materials don't make the cut. So a child has lost their home, a lot of times they've lost a parent, they've lost their toys and materials, and they move into this strange new place where there's all these other families trying to live together with all different values and cultures and ways of living, and having a lot of people in a small shared space is a very overwhelming thing, but especially for a young child to be hearing things like no and don't all the time.
When you're at play spaces, you see shy and nervous kids who have been through so much, coming out of their shells and being silly for the time being. And this is the highlight of Schaefer's life.
I think the most important thing to me is to just come in each and every day with an optimistic outlook and know that I remember when I got this job, my father said to me, "Oh my gosh, homeless kids, that must be such hard work." It's not. It's one of the most exciting and happy and joyful parts of my career that I've had. I get to work with kids, and kids are full of hope and inspiration and joy, and they inspire me every day. So be able to bring in, no matter what hardships come through my day, no matter what barriers come across, to just come across with optimism and having a great chance to have an impact and need is just an awesome thing.